The name of the first industry professional that I contacted was Karif Knox, and my contact method was that I chose to contact was Facebook. How important is this person to my network? This person is extremely important to my network because he is someone that is currently in the industry and involved in a few popular TV shows. Also providing how well I learn my craft, and if they are happy with my work, I have a writer position with this company upon graduation. When we spoke on the phone, he gave me some information that could help me in the industry. To work hard, learn my craft, not only for good grades, but to gain the knowledge so that I could use it in the industry. And to also have a thick skin. I may encounter people that may rub me the wrong way, but I must keep my professionalism about me at all times. And last but not least, keep love in my heart when I'm dealing with people and good things will happen. As a young man, Mr. Knox began his career in the entertainment industry as an independent hip-hop artist. As time went on, with the help of a mentor, he began to settle his sights on different challenges within the industry, eventually making his way into television. He, along with his production team, are now producing shows like Love and Hip Hop, Flex and Shanice, and Jim and Chrissy's Vow or Never. He told me that even though it seems as though he went a different route from where he first started, to him it's the same because he's able to channel his creative expression. The name of the second industry professional that I contacted was Heather Zook, and the contact method that I chose was Facebook Messenger. This person is extremely important to my network because she has all the right contacts and industry experience that can prove vital to my career. Just imagining the wisdom and wealth of knowledge that I could acquire from her is just awesome. Unfortunately, I was unable to contact this person, and I believe it is because she is an A-lister and just didn't have the time to. But what I did learn from her are things don't happen overnight. Things will never happen in just one night. Just expect to start at the bottom and work your way up, and good things will happen. The research that I did on her after graduating from California State University, Fullerton, where she received a bachelor's degree for radio, TV, and film in year 2000. There, she went from executive assistant to staff writer, then a co-producer for shows like Southland, Killer Women, and ultimately becoming a supervising producer for the hit show Power. The third industry professional that I contacted was Gary Lennon. The method I chose to contact him was through Facebook Messenger. Unfortunately, I didn't receive any information back from him as well. I believe it's due to the fact that he is also an A-list star and just didn't have the time to do so and was probably quite busy, so I had to do research and answer some of the questions that I needed to answer. This person is extremely important to my network because of the wealth of experience and knowledge that this person can provide me. I know if I were to be in communication with this person or anyone on my networking list, I would be even more successful. Based on what I read, I would have to say that once you find out what you want to do in the industry, you never give up. Know your craft, work hard, and your dreams will come true. His career path started off in 1995. He started by writing a screenplay for the movie Drunks, which he also co-produced. From there, he seemed to really enjoy the producing side of things because from here on out, that is where most of his experience lies. From the TV shows Unusuals, Orange is the New Black, to his most recent success from the TV show Power. Now I'm going to talk about networking with peers. The first peer that I contacted was a young lady by the name of Jamasa Pureyear, and I contacted her through Vim. She is extremely important to my career as a digital cinematography artist. As a creative writer, my job is to visually tell a story that can resonate to a specific audience, but in order for it to get across to the screen, it will have to be filmed so the visual elements of the story can be brought to life. I can collaborate with her on documentaries, I can write the script, and she can film it. I believe the same would be the case for TV and films. Jamasa has expressed a real interest in graphic novels. I too have a level of interest in that genre. It would be interesting to see what we can come up with. We would both love to work on films and documentaries. Also, she has expressed interest in graphic novels, and I certainly would love to collaborate with graphic novels as well. A lot of great films and television shows have came from the writing of comic books. Unfortunately, I did not contact this person on her personal email. The reason being was because I did not receive a reply back to the initial comment in Vim, so I did not think it was proper or professional for me to just email her. The second student that I contacted was a gentleman by the name of Bernard Jean. This person is very important to my career in terms of industry and related job experience. This person's specialty is in the media communications, and his specific job is producer. He has worked with famous people in the industry and also has produced various events within the industry. His network, experience, and contacts can prove invaluable to me as I try to further my career as a writer. We could collaborate on film, TV, documentary. I also saw something else that we could collaborate on, and that would be in the music industry. We both have a love and appreciation for urban music or hip hop. Since he has already produced some pretty big events, I was thinking that it would not be a bad idea if we could actually turn the concert into a documentary. The three mutual goals we share are to work on films, TV, and music videos. I am in creative writing, so the music video part of the industry that I'm interested in working in would be the filming of the documentary of the life of the artist. We both want to also work in TV. His goal is to one day be a producer for the Today Show, and one of my career goals is to become a showrunner with my own series that I created, which also falls in line with producing. After the initial point of contact from the Vim website for networking with students and peers, he contacted me by student email about working together on future projects as well as anything in the classroom, and I responded to him, but that's as far as it went. I think that I will reach out to him and thank him for attempting to network with me, and the offer is still open on my end for us to collaborate. The third student that I contacted was Adonis Hoslin. This person whose specialty is in the film industry and concentrating on being a director is very important to my career as a writer. My job as a writer is to visually tell a story well in order that the director can bring my vision to life visually. Three ways that we can collaborate together in this industry would be film, television, and scripts. He also said that he has a background in acting, which would be invaluable to my future projects that we can create. Last but not least, he said that he has limited experience with writing scripts and a good amount of experience when it comes to editing scripts. The most common career goals that we have in common are in the television, film, and directing. I want to work in TV one day as a showrunner and film as a writer of the screenplay, but also being the director, which is one of my plans for the future that I hope to accomplish after I get my master's in creative writing. Although we did not reach out to each other via student or personal email, I believe that we both are hardworking and ambitious and also passionate about the field that we have chosen for our professions. My overall experience with working with other students was at first a little scary for me because the students, if they would like, are easy to access as opposed to someone that is well connected in the industry. I think mostly it was for me because you never know who you could be networking with, and it could be a blessing or a curse to your future career plans. I could be more open and take more chances in terms of reaching out to my peers and industry people alike. I'm a little introverted when it comes to this sort of thing. I have the belief that everything will work out for me somehow, and maybe I need to be a little more proactive when it comes to meeting new people, and networking with professionals. Defining the visual arts industry. In the creative writing industry, you have to know how to write a In the creative writing industry, you have to know how to write a story for visual media. If you are planning on entering the TV or film industry, you have to know how to come up with characters and make them memorable to the audience, as well as the different plots and subplots, along with the proper format for the type of career you are going to have. The filmmaking industry is the part of the industry whose job it is to visually bring to life the visual of either the writer, producer, or the director of the film, TV show, or documentary. They have many departments within the film industry, and they all work together in concert in order for the project to become realized. The media communication industry is in charge of communicating the company's mission statement visually to a specific audience. There are many different jobs within this specialty. You have branding, public relations, data analysis, and social media. Each industry relies on each other for any project that they are involved in. If it's film, TV, documentaries, gaming, or graphic novels, the writer's job is to write creative content for visual use. The director's and producer's job is to put the vision on screen, and the media industry's job is to advertise and market the project for the desired audience. To further my personal brand, I could use these industries in ways that collaborating with them will benefit all parties involved. I will therefore choose to work with industry professionals that are willing to carry my overall theme of the scripts that I am writing. Thank you. The name of the first industry professional that I contacted was